Hey Sagittarius, it's Angela. We're here doing your mid-June update. We're doing a soul guidance reading for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising. If Sag is prominent in your chart in any other place, or you're just checking in, you could have seen the title of this video and decided you wanted to check it out. All those reasons, you're in the right place, okay? We're doing so sort of mid-June to the end of the month. And as you know, also that time doesn't really mean much when energy is involved, but we're labeling this mid-June just so we have a marker, and the guidance is eternal. So it's for whenever it is that you want to come upon it and take heed. Okay. All right, so we are using oracle cards to guide us with a theme for each reading from this deck, the Chakra Wisdom. And so we get a focus on which energetic space in our body, might need a little attention or might need a little growth and opening up. And for you, Sag, I pulled a 6th chakra card, which is your third eye, which is your intuition, and sort of that inner knowing that we all carry. And the card I pulled is gratitude. So this is, this is the way forward always for all of us, right? When we focus on our abundance, when we focus on that which is to be appreciated in our lives, that opens up channels and it opens up our paths to be able to flow more freely and authentically forward. When we're stuck in our minds and picking things apart and kind of saying, this is okay, but it's not quite what I wanted, it's not 100%, then we're kind of creating a stuck situation for ourselves. When we stay in abundance and stay in gratitude, even if crappy things are happening to us, we can always shift our focus to those things that are happening, that are going well. Yeah, put a little attention on the crappy things, make a little adjustment, make it happen better. But then always, there's always something to focus on that is to be appreciated. And that's what this reading's for. Okay, so I have your Zen cards here, the little spread to clarify this feeling, this vibration of gratitude. And let's see where it takes us. So your first card, Sag, is no thingness. Okay, that is exactly it, right? When we focus on only one thing, one outcome, this is a situation that must be, or I won't be happy. We set ourselves up for a big trap, right? It's backwards. We focus on the things we have to be grateful for. And then whatever outcomes come our way, we're satisfied. We're good. We can make the adjustments, and we can adapt to the situation. So the no thingness is your starting point. It's reminding you not to attach to any one way, any one outcome, any one person, really. It's only attached to the appreciation. That's all we want to, that's what we want to keep in the forefront, is the appreciation for anything at any point in our life. Like there's so many things to find to be appreciative for. Like you could say, I appreciate art, right? I love art. And I love when creatives get to express themselves in that way. Well, that feels really good. And then when you hear art, or you're engaging with art, and you're reading someone's writings, or you're seeing their painting, it just fills you with the gratitude because you love art, right? And you've already established that by making that the point of your appreciation. Well, for those of us that go, yeah, I like art, but I only like the art that is by the starving artists or whatever. I don't like art by rich people because they don't deserve the attention, or, there's a lot of different viewpoints out there that can really limit us, right? And that is the vibe that takes us down, right? Is that I like this, except it's not quite the way I need it to be, or whatever. So for sure, keep that open. Okay, let's go back. All right, so this no thingness card is supported internally by this vibration, whatever that is. And that's participation. So this is, in this instance, because it's in the internal position, I'm getting that your connection to spirit, your connection to your inner being, and your connection to the universe is what keeps you in this gratitude state, right? This can always overcome that need to have things go one certain way. This keeps you in the flow, right? Participation is sort of like a group effort. And if you have a group of energies within you propelling you forward and keeping you on your toes and keeping you in practice of appreciation, you can always, overcome any kind of stickiness that you create by being attached to certain things or outcomes. And remember, this no thingness card doesn't mean you are this way. It means it's calling you to remind you, that's not the smoothest way. It's just, it's asking you for your awareness about it, right? And as long as you have your inner being and your inner guides on board, you're good. Like you'll go straight to the gratitude vibe. Okay, and then in your external world, the way this shows up for you when you've set it up this way, I'm not going to attach to outcomes. I'm going to make sure my spirit guides and my inner guide and my inner being are on board helping me. Well, look at that. Now you're taking the world on, because now the rebel has shown up, right? This is me, or you actually, Sag, in your full authentic self, unapologetically you. Look, lighting that torch, leading the way, kind of that total Sag vibe, breaking the chains that keep them tied down, that keep them in one place, right? That keep them in this place of one thing. You're like, yeah, no things. I'm not going to attach to anything. I'm going to go for it. That's beautiful. This is a great, sort of first line of this reading, because it's establishing your uniqueness, and that, it's a group effort between you and your spirit guides and your inner being, and sometimes those around you as well. But, this appreciation for keeping an open and appreciative mind allows you to really show up as your full self. It's one of the factors that allows you to do that. So I love it. Okay, now let's move forward to a new level of awareness. And the key to that is in this card down here. And we got ordinariness. So that's interesting. This is like, I love it. I love that. Find the appreciation, find those points of gratitude, even in the most ordinary surroundings, in the most ordinary day. Here I am again, walking through the meadow, right? But every day you can see something new. Do I see the pink foliage on that tree? Am I going to gather up some new flowers today? Am I going to sit down on the cool grass, right? There's always new things to be appreciative, even if your life is redundant and repetitive. It's only redundant and repetitive because of your perception of it, right? Once you bring the gratitude and the appreciation on board, everything starts to look new, even the ordinary things, right? So rolling along, but, with your fullest sense of appreciation and gratitude with you. Okay, now you arrive at the next level, and that is these cards. This is awesome. So after, our little methodical sort of ordinary day in, day out kind of vibe, but you adding a new level to it, right? Let's see what color the sky is today. Let me look at the clouds and see what shapes I can see. They're going to change every day, right? Things seem ordinary, but there's always something to be discovered that's extraordinary. Okay. And when you get to that level of being able to recognize this is filled with appreciation, I can have gratitude for this and for that, then you start to really show up. So you've broken the mold and you've become your full authentic self here in the rebel, but now you're sharing it with others. You're sharing your gift, you're sharing your love, your newfound discoveries, of appreciation and gratitude, you're able to give of yourself in that way, give of your experiences, let others know, how this has enhanced your experience. And that, act of sharing with others and opening up your heart and really giving of yourself in that way, that first of all, it creates more gratitude and appreciation, but it also creates a harmony or a balance within you, right? So I'm using so this was an intuitive card, right? Using your appreciation, I'm able to see and highlight those things that I have to be appreciated for. And it's heartful, it's heartwarming as well. It's balancing me within, because I am seeing life through these new lens that has me loving all the experiences I have. And, we could even say that for the experiences that are challenging, thank you for the challenging experiences. You have allowed me to grow even more, right? Those pain points that we experience are growth points as well. Okay. And when we start to learn to be really fully in our gratitude, we're even grateful for those pain moments, because we realize we're going to grow from this, right? So that inner harmony is a huge, it's a really important place to achieve. And it comes from giving generously, sharing your experience, letting others know, I appreciate you, right? Letting others know that directly. That creates that harmonized vibe within you. And then the outcome, or the final card of the spread, is the existence card. Beautiful, because that's kind of saying, home is wherever you are. I'm here in my being. I'm here appreciating. I'm here walking the same little stretch of grass that I walk every day, and I'm home, and I love it. And I'm in gratitude for it all. I love it. This is more of a lighthearted vibration, and it's not as it's a very smooth reading, like as far as the steps to take and the aspects of yourself to focus on. It's actually I believe it's very easily achieved, but maybe that's because I've been doing a lot of gratitude work. So but I really think that for anyone, if you just remind yourself in any given situation, even repetitive, redundant ones, or even situations that are challenging, there is always a point of gratitude. There's always something to be grateful for. And sometimes you can't find it in that particular situation. Maybe it's not for you to see at this point. Then you shift your gaze to something else that you can appreciate, right? To take your mind off of the struggle. So if you're in a pain point, feeling, I can't get through this, I can't even see how this is going to turn out well for me, I can't even imagine, then you shift your gaze. Then you go, oh, let me go over here and play with my puppy, or whatever. Do you know what I mean? You take your attention off it completely and get the vibration of gratitude going in your being, right? Even if it's not on the topic, get that vibration moving and get that flowing. And that's where you buoy yourself up to a new awareness and a new level. So I love that. This is good. This is, kind of a smooth path, but, nothing too harsh, but it all starts with that appreciation. Okay. All right, Sag, it was good to see you guys. And I'll see you soon. Take care.